I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, at least we won the last 2 games after defeating the Colorado Avalanche. Now head to St. Louis to face the Blues. But before we get into the game, I want to make a quick roster move. So we've got 2 extra players on our roster, and they're both forwards. So I'm going to send down Gajovic and call up a defenseman. So I think Hayden Fleury will make a good 7th defenseman since he can play both sides. We'll just finish. Go through waivers. And Gajovic goes through waivers with no problems. And with that done, let's have a look at our lineups and then get into the game. Playing for the Blues on the first line is Nikolai Ehlers, Macklin Celebrini, and Dave Keon. On the second line is Cole Perfetti, Dylan Cousins, and Ken Hodge Sr. On their third line is Woody Dumark, William Karlsson, and Stefan Yell. And on the fourth line is Billy O'Ree, Boone Jenner, and Drew O'Connor. On defense on their first pair is Ryan McDonough, with Serge Savard. On their second pair is Brian Graves, with Craig Hartsburg. And on their third pair is Simon Edmondson, with Brian McCabe. Starting in net is Philip Gustafson, with Dwayne Rollison backing up. And their scratch player tonight is Max Roser. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Carl Hagelin, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Andrew Ladd, Ken Linsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey, with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Hayden Fleury. Starting the net is Dominic Hasek with Artur Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vern Fiddler and Sheldon Surrey.
Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Leafs to start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Couldn't catch up to that pass. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Ehlers will play into the corner. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Leafs are on the attack. Sends a pass over. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Blocker save.
Hasek's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a shot. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Well, that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Graves has it in the defensive end. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Tries to get the puck to Graves. battle for that loose puck along the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Hyman's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Here they come. Down the left side on the attack.
There we go, Alexander Burrows.
That's his first career goal in the league.
Oh, and his teammates are so happy for him. You just love to see this. Your first is your first, James, and it's always special. And you can see the smile on his face. Everyone coming over to really congratulate him.
Love it.
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Toronto's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They've really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
Moves it quickly over to McDonald. Moves the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. They fight for it along the boards. The Leafs gain possession. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Gustafson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Carlson's won a big draw on their own end. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Angles it over to Foot. Handles the puck. Now that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. St. Louis has it near the wall. Slides the puck over.
He's waiting on his first goal, James, but if the puck stays on his stick like it is tonight, he's surefire to find a way to the back of the net.
Shot! Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
And he takes the feed. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Gustafson's going to hang on for a whistle. St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. Here they come. Gets the puck in deep. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Here's a short pass to Linsman. Lads cross the line and gain the zone. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. Quick feed to Ladd. Takes the feed. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Blocker saved by Gustafson.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Toronto's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ehlers setting up against the wall. Shot! How did he stop that one?
Oh, he saved it! Oh my goodness, what a stop! Oh, that's a unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Denies him on the stopper. Puck battle along the boards. Pass back to the point. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates.
He's really feeling a...
There we go. Tyler Myers.
And that's going to be career number 100 for him. And that's a milestone. You know that every athlete knows where they are in terms of their numbers. And he hits the century mark. There's always the question why before a goal is scored. So let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Leafs extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. McDonald stick handling in his own zone. He got all of that one.
Oh, and Burrows just got hurt.
Dance off here. Crowd on its feet for this one, but just you hope that nobody's hurt here, Cheryl.
Well, that's the biggest thing for me, James. I mean, he went down, and he went down hard. He got that punch square, and we'll have to watch him as he labors to get up.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Perfetti's got it deep in the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. And they send it right back to him. Dishes it off. Puck grabbed by McDonald. Directs it on over to Perfetti. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Taken by Perfetti. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Hagelin. St. Louis has it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Blues gain control of it. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Jenner. St. Louis on the attack. The Leafs have it now. Toronto's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Moves it to Celebrini. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes a shot. Turns it away.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Late goings of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Made that stop. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Linsman's won the draw and they're on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Leafs have it from their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Quick pass to Graves. Passes ahead from the right side. the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
So great start for the Leafs. Let's hope they can keep this up and maintain this lead.
Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Toronto's almost been perfect in that first period, James. I mean, the coach is going to be so impressed with the possession and the execution. They've got a 2-goal lead now. They have to find a way to bring it in the second as well.
The Leafs have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Scrum along the wall. Feeds the puck to Foot. The Leafs have it from the corner. Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer. Moves it quickly over to Ehlers. On the attack along the boards. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Hyman's moving it ahead. Here's a short pass to Celebrini. Sends the pass over. Shakes himself free. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Now over to Lindros. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Hyman's on the attack in the offensive zone. And there's the save.
Gustafson's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Leafs win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him with the save. Quick feed to Cousins. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Works it across to Hagelin. And they cough it up at center. Toronto's got the puck. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Leafs take it along the wall. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Perfetti. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Back-to-back saves there.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Along the half wall with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Perfetti. Takes the pass. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. And that's just out of reach. Puts it on net, and he's got that one. St. Louis has it behind the net. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. They put the puck into the offensive end. Skates in behind the cage. Looks to get the puck over to Edvinsson. The Blues gain the zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the pass. Fleury's gaining momentum. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Moves it to Bertuzzi. And some good footwork to kick it away. Quick pass to McCabe.
Bertuzzi's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Another stop by the goaltender. Poked away in the defensive end. Battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Hyman. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. Handles a sweet feed. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Graves takes the puck. St. Louis has him against the half wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. Gaining momentum up along the side. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Receives the pass. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And he gets in front of that.
Hasek's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to save.
Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Cheryl, the name of the game is winning, but you got to think ownership's loving these packed houses night after night after night.
Show me the money, James. The concessions are lined up, and you can certainly see the colors of the team being worn by all of these people in the seats. You got to believe this franchise is pretty happy.
Handles the pass. Puts it on net. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. The Leafs have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Big time stop there. Gustafson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, 2-0 is where we sit. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Scoops up the puck here. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And they'll dump it in. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Nelson. And he takes the dish. And he gets in the lane to block that. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Toronto's got the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Quick feed to Savard. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, they had the answer on that one. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Through center along the wing. Levels it with the hit. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Passes it over. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Toronto's got it along the wall. Quick shot, and one last save. 40 minutes of play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Not a bad period for the Leafs. They managed to keep St. Louis off the board, and they maintained the lead. Got lots of shots on net. Let's hope they keep this up.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blues need to do a better job in this third period of dictating the pace of play, and if they do that, I feel like they'll have an opportunity on net to be able to get shots through. Right now, their shot volume is low, and if they want to find a way back into this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic and look to getting pucks through to the net.
Tries to get the puck over to Hyman. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And he takes the feed. Makes his presence known on the ice. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a shot from the wall. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
Gustafson's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
The Leafs have it now. Toronto's moving it along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Picked up along the wall by Ladd. Sent into the offensive zone. St. Louis has the puck. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Comes up with the steal. Moves it to Cousins. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Great defensive effort with the stick. Quick pass to Linsman. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Linsman. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Throws it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Linsman's got it against the boards. The Blues gain possession. The Leafs going to work on offense. Gustafson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Toronto's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes a blast. Turns it aside. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Gustafson's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Still lots of time left here in this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And the puck's booted away. Picked off by Ehlers.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Here's a short pass to Myers. Intercepted. Quick pass to McCabe. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's intercepted by Myers. He carries the puck up along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Provorov. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Sends a pass over. Puck scooped up by Provorov.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck across to McDonald. Shot! Too easy with the glove. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Quick feed to Jenner. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Toronto's got it now. Moves the puck. Oh, and he traps it perfectly in the offensive end. Gustafson's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. But there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. The Leafs win it. Moves it to foot. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Angles it over to Perfetti. Handles the puck. Glove save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
That's St. Louis's first shot of the period so far.
One of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Oh, look at this. Here's a centering pass. And that's intercepted. Dumps it into the ozone. Scooped up along the wall by Murray. Toronto's playing it from the side. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. What a steal in his own end. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. He got all of that hit. Intercepted in the offensive end by Lindros. And a great save. Slides it back to the blue line. Makes the save.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the late going of the frame, 2-0 is the score. Celebrini's won it in their own end. The Leafs have it against the wall. Takes the feed from the left side. Hyman's got the puck. Lindros explores his options in the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by McCabe. Here we go, on-man rush. Shot redirected off one of his own line mates there. St. Louis has the extra attacker out with the goalie on the bench here. Scores into the empty
Andrew
net.
Ladd gets the empty netter.
Wrap this one up.
Yeah, well, it'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Blues get a hold of the draw. Quick pass to McDonald. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Tries to get it to Jenner. Gains the zone. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. And he takes the feed. Turns him away. And he fights off another save.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post. And makes the save. And does it again.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coach, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Because the landscape of the game is so fast. But, man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and, man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good. Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.
A great game for the Leafs. Hasek and the Leafs got the shutout as they outshoot St. Louis 33-16. Now hit them 40-24. Have more time to attack, better pass percentage. St. Louis won the faceoff 16-11, and there were no power plays in the game. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Provorov with 2 assists, Burrows goal and assist, Nelson 2 assists, Myers, Ladd with goals, and Linsman with an assist. And Hasek was a perfect 16 for 16. And for the Blues, there was no scoring, and Gustafsson made 30 saves on 32 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .938 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves at 10-5 for 28 points, and they move up to 3rd place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto heads to Edmonton to face the Oilers.